Close your eyes and imagine the night sky above, a canvas of infinite blackness, illuminated by the gentle twinkle of countless stars. Each one of those stars is a sun, much like our own, but tonight we will not focus on them. Tonight, our journey takes us through the wondrous and familiar reaches of our own solar system. We will visit every planet, each a world unto itself, filled with its own unique beauty and mystery. This journey will be slow, peaceful, allowing you to drift deeper into relaxation as we explore these distant worlds. Imagine yourself standing on a grassy hill under a clear, starlit sky. The night air is cool and fresh, with a gentle breeze that carries the scent of earth and pine. Above you, the stars seem to pulse, with a steady rhythm, a cosmic heartbeat that matches your own. With each breath, you feel yourself becoming lighter, your body relaxing, as if the earth itself is releasing its gentle hold on you. Slowly, you begin to rise, weightless, lifting off the ground and into the air. The hill, the trees, and the landscape below grow smaller as you ascend, carried by the invisible currents of space. You are safe, warm, and completely at peace. The stars seem to draw closer as you rise higher, until you are surrounded by them, floating in the vastness of space. This is where our journey begins. Our first stop is right here, on Earth, our home. Look down and see it as the astronauts do, a brilliant blue marble suspended in the dark void of space. The planet spins slowly, its surface covered in swirling white clouds, deep blue oceans, and patches of green and brown land. From this vantage point, Earth seems so small, so delicate, a living oasis in the vastness of the cosmos. As we hover above Earth, take a moment to appreciate its beauty, the way the sunlight reflects off the oceans, casting a radiant glow across the planet's surface, the way the clouds drift lazily across the sky, painting ever-changing patterns, the way the landmasses shaped over millennia by wind, water, and tectonic forces form the continents we know so well. Imagine you can see the life teeming below, the forests breathing, the rivers flowing, the cities bustling with activity. Earth is alive, vibrant, and full of energy. You can feel the pulse of the planet, a rhythm that resonates with your own heartbeat. This is the planet that cradles all life, the place where every breath, every drop of water, every grain of sand is part of a grand, interconnected web of existence. But now it's time to leave Earth behind, to venture beyond its atmosphere and explore the other worlds that share our sun. As we drift away from Earth, we turn our attention to its closest companion, the Moon. This celestial body, so familiar yet so mysterious, has been a source of wonder and inspiration for countless generations. The Moon's surface is barren and desolate, marked by craters and plains of dust that have remained unchanged for billions of years. Imagine yourself descending gently to the Moon's surface. The gravity here is weak, just a fraction of what you're used to on Earth, making each step feel light and effortless. The silence is profound. There is no wind, no sound, just the stillness of an airless world. As you walk across the dusty plains, you can see the footprints of past explorers, preserved in the regolith, a reminder of humanity's first tentative steps beyond our home planet. The moon is more than just a satellite. It is a symbol of exploration, of our desire to reach out and touch the stars. As you stand on its surface, looking back at the distant Earth, you feel a deep connection to all the explorers who have come before you and to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Leaving the moon behind, we now set our course for Mars, the red planet. As we approach, Mars looms large in our view, a world of rust-colored deserts and towering mountains. The planet's surface is a tapestry of red, orange, and brown, with deep canyons and extinct volcanoes that hint at a tumultuous past. Mars is a planet of extremes. Its atmosphere is thin, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, and the temperatures can swing dramatically from day to night. Yet, despite its harsh conditions, Mars has captured the imagination of scientists and dreamers alike. The possibility that life once existed here, or could exist in the future, makes Mars a place of endless fascination. As we descend to the Martian surface, we find ourselves in the midst of a vast desert, with the horizon stretching endlessly in every direction. The sky above is a pale pink, tinged with the dust that perpetually hangs in the air. The ground beneath your feet is dry and rocky, a landscape shaped by wind and erosion over millions of years. In the distance, you see the towering peak of Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, rising nearly 3 times higher than Mount Everest. Nearby, the Valles Marineris canyon system cuts deep into the planet's crust, a scar that runs for thousands of kilometers. These natural wonders remind us of the incredible forces that have shaped Mars, making it a world both beautiful and dangerous. Take a moment to breathe in the thin, cold air of Mars. Feel the solitude of this distant world, the quiet that comes from being so far from Earth. There is a sense of peace here, a stillness that allows your mind to wander, to dream of what might be. As we leave Mars behind, our journey takes us through the Asteroid Belt, a vast region of space filled with rocky debris that orbits the Sun between Mars and Jupiter. The asteroids here range in size from tiny pebbles to massive boulders, remnants of a planet that never formed. Drifting through this sea of rubble, you see countless asteroids spinning slowly through the void, their surfaces pocked with craters from countless collisions. Some are made of solid rock, while others are composed of metals like iron and nickel. The light from the distant sun glints off their surfaces, casting long shadows as they tumble through space. Despite its chaotic appearance, the asteroid belt is a place of quiet beauty. The vast distances between the asteroids mean that collisions are rare, and the silence here is deep and profound. As you float among the asteroids, you feel a sense of timelessness, as if you are witnessing the remnants of the early solar system, frozen in time. Emerging from the asteroid belt, we set our sights on Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. As we approach, Jupiter dominates our view, a colossal sphere of swirling clouds and storms. The planet's atmosphere is a riot of colors, bands of orange, red, white, and brown, all churning in a never-ending dance. Jupiter's most famous feature, the Great Red Spot, is a massive storm that has raged for centuries, a swirling vortex of gas that is larger than the entire Earth. As we draw closer, you can see the storm in detail, the clouds twisting and turning in a mesmerizing display of nature's power. Despite its turbulent atmosphere, There is something comforting about Jupiter's immense size and presence. This gas giant acts as a protector of the inner solar system, its powerful gravity drawing in comets and asteroids that might otherwise threaten the smaller planets. As we orbit around Jupiter, we catch glimpses of its many moons, each one a world unto itself. There is Io, with its active volcanoes that spew molten lava into space. Europa, with its icy surface that hides a vast ocean beneath. Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, with its complex terrain of ice and rock. And Callisto, a cratered world that bears the scars of ancient impacts. Each of these moons holds its own mysteries, its own story. Together, they form a miniature solar system, orbiting around the giant planet that anchors them all. Our journey continues to Saturn, the jewel of the solar system. As we approach, Saturn's iconic rings come into view, a breathtaking sight that has captivated stargazers for centuries. The rings are composed of countless icy particles, ranging in size from tiny grains to large boulders, all orbiting the planet in a delicate, intricate dance. As we glide closer, we can see the fine structure of the rings, the gaps and divisions that mark the boundaries between the different ring segments. The light from the sun reflects off the ice, creating a shimmering halo around the planet that seems to glow with an inner light. Beneath the rings lies Saturn itself, a giant ball of gas and liquid, with bands of clouds that swirl in shades of gold and yellow. The planet's atmosphere is calm, with only the occasional storm breaking the serene surface. There is a sense of peace here, a tranquility that comes from Saturn's slow, steady rotation and the gentle rhythm of its rings. As we orbit Saturn, we pass by its many moons, each one unique. Titan, the largest, is shrouded in a thick atmosphere of orange haze, with rivers and lakes of liquid methane on its surface. Enceladus, a small, icy moon, hides a global ocean beneath its crust, with geysers of water vapor erupting from its surface. These moons, like those of Jupiter, offer a glimpse into the diverse worlds that exist within our solar system. Leaving Saturn behind, we journey to Uranus, the ice giant that spins on its side. As we approach, Uranus appears as a pale blue-green sphere, its atmosphere composed of hydrogen, helium, and methane. The planet's unusual tilt gives it a unique appearance, with its poles pointed almost directly at the sun. Uranus is a world of subtle beauty. Its atmosphere is calm and serene, with only faint clouds drifting slowly across its surface. The planet's color, a soft, ethereal blue, evokes a sense of calm and tranquility, like a clear sky on a summer day. As we orbit Uranus, we can see its faint rings, much less prominent than those of Saturn, but still a beautiful feature of this distant world. The rings are composed of dark, narrow bands of dust and debris, barely visible against the backdrop of space. Uranus's moons are small and dark, with names drawn from the works of Shakespeare and Pope. Each one is a mysterious world, with its own unique characteristics. Miranda, with its strange patchwork surface of cliffs and canyons, is one of the most intriguing, a place that seems to defy explanation. As we drift past Uranus, we feel the cold of the outer solar system, the distant sun just a tiny point of light in the sky. This is a place of quiet solitude, far from the warmth and light of the inner planets. Our journey takes us further out to Neptune, the last of the gas giants, and the most distant of the major planets in our solar system. Neptune is a world of deep blue, a color that evokes the depths of Earth's oceans. Its atmosphere is dynamic, with powerful winds that are the fastest in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,500 miles per hour. As we approach Neptune, we see the white clouds of methane ice that streak across its surface, casting long shadows in the blue depths below. The planet's color is a rich, vibrant blue, like a sapphire shining in the darkness of space. Neptune's most famous feature is the Great Dark Spot, a storm similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, but smaller and darker. As we glide over the storm, we can see the clouds swirling in a counterclockwise direction, driven by the powerful winds that dominate the planet's atmosphere. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, orbits in the opposite direction to the planet's rotation, a curious feature that suggests it may have been captured by Neptune's gravity long ago. Triton's surface is covered in frozen nitrogen, with geysers that erupt from beneath the ice, sending plumes of gas into space. As we drift past Neptune, we feel the chill of the outer solar system deepening. The sun is now just a distant star, its warmth barely reaching these remote regions. Our journey now takes us to the very edge of the solar system, to the realm of Pluto and the Kuiper Belt. Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, is now classified as a dwarf planet, but it remains one of the most intriguing objects in the solar system. As we approach Pluto, we see a world of stark contrasts. Its surface is a patchwork of bright and dark regions, with icy plains and towering mountains made of frozen water. Pluto's thin atmosphere, composed mostly of nitrogen, extends far into space, giving the planet a faint, ethereal glow. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is almost as big as Pluto itself, and the two bodies are locked in a gravitational dance, always showing the same face to each other. As we orbit Pluto, we can see the rugged terrain of Charon, with its deep canyons and dark polar regions. Beyond Pluto lies the Kuiper Belt, a vast region of space filled with icy bodies and dwarf planets. This is a place of quiet and solitude, far from the warmth of the sun. The objects here are ancient, remnants from the early solar system, preserved in the cold and darkness. As we drift through the Kuiper Belt, we feel the vastness of space stretching out around us. This is the edge of the solar system, the boundary between our sun's influence and the interstellar space beyond. After our long journey through the outer reaches of the solar system, we now turn back towards the sun, the heart of our solar system. As we approach, the sun grows brighter, its light and warmth filling the space around us. The sun is a massive ball of hot, glowing gas, composed primarily of hydrogen and helium. Its surface is a roiling sea of plasma, with immense magnetic fields that twist and turn, creating sunspots and solar flares. The light and heat from the sun are what make life on Earth possible, and as we draw closer, we can feel its energy radiating out into space. The sun's gravity holds all the planets in their orbits, its light and warmth sustaining the delicate balance of the solar system. As we orbit the sun, we see the solar wind, a stream of charged particles that flows outwards from the sun, carrying its energy to the farthest reaches of the solar system. This is the center of it all, the source of life and light, the star that has guided us through our journey. As we bask in its warmth, we feel a deep connection to all the planets we have visited, to the vastness of the solar system, and to the universe beyond. With the sun's light guiding us, we now begin our journey back to Earth. We retrace our steps, passing the distant planets and moons, the Asteroid Belt, and finally, we see Earth again, a blue dot in the vastness of space. As we draw closer, Earth grows larger, until we can see the familiar shapes of its continents, the blue of its oceans, and the white of its clouds. We descend through the atmosphere, feeling the warmth of the air as we return to the surface. You are back where you began, on that grassy hill under a starlit sky. The night is calm, the stars twinkling above, and you feel the earth beneath you, solid and comforting. Your body feels heavy, relaxed, ready to surrender to sleep. As you close your eyes, let the memories of our journey linger in your mind. The planets, the moons, the vastness of space. All these are now part of your dreams. You are safe, at peace, cradled by the earth under the watchful eye of the stars. Sleep now and let the cosmic voyage continue in your dreams as you drift through the infinite reaches of space, carried by the gentle currents of the universe.